diameter occasionally. We have not had any reports of tornadoes. Now this storm though intensified over portions of Marion County, especially northeastern Marion County, and the Weather Service issued a tornado warning based on radar indication of rotation or the potential for the storm to produce a tornado. This is a high precipitation event. In other words, there's a lot of rain wrapped into this, so it'd be very hard for you to see anything. But if you're in Lawrence, Fortville, McCordsville, over to Greenfield, from Fishers over to Pendleton, you should seek shelter in the lowest level of your home just to play it safe. If you don't have a basement, then an interior hallway or bathroom, put as many walls between you and the outside of your home as you can to protect yourself. You can see the strength of this with the reds shaded there, where the core of heaviest rain, potentially some hail associated with this, would be west of Pendleton, then to Fortville, down to just east of Lawrence now and Cumberland. This will continue to move to the east at about 35 miles an hour. I'll back out just a little bit, give you a broader view, and storm track this to the east at 35 miles an hour. I'll choose the back edge of this, which is really almost to the Marion and also Hancock County line, and then you go east at 35. It's going to be moving into Henry County as well. Those are some of the communities within the path of this storm capable of producing a tornado. And I'm just listening here because I do hear the sirens downtown. That is the reason why. Specifically, though, the warning is for northeastern portions of Marion County. Our tower cam view, you can see traffic coming out of downtown north on Illinois Street. We've had a downpour since 9 o'clock. That's about the time the strong storm hit downtown. Not with a lot of wind. I was just out in the RTV6 backyard. But torrential rainfall, the main component. But again, the tornado warning issued on the signature pattern within the radar itself.
Downtown's not even under the warning, and they blew sirens anyway.
At any time. Here's the warning for you. If you're just tuning in because you hear the sirens in southeastern portions of Madison County, as well as Hamilton, northeastern Marion, or much of Hancock County, there is a tornado warning in effect for about the next 14 minutes based on the strength of the thunderstorm that's really now pushing out of Marion County and into areas in western portions of Hancock County, extreme southeastern portions of Hamilton. You can see between Noblesville and Fortville, and then on up toward Pendleton.
Boy, not that much lightning.
Really between I-69 and I-70 as it moves east out of downtown. Here's some of the markers that we're talking about. We can use TrueView technology to indicate for us what type of thunderstorm it is, what threat it would possess, and right now the real signatures that are coming in are thunderstorms that would be hail producing, as well as some thunderstorms capable of wind damage. One of the complicating factors sometimes can be the amount of rain or moisture associated with this. The whole leading edge of these thunderstorms shows the potential for hail, and you see the three different blue triangles there, and the path of the storm now showing Rushville, Connorsville, Richmond, Fountain City would be getting heavy rain, the potential for some hail, and a lot of lightning on the leading edge of this, which is really from Newcastle back now to almost Bedford. But it's just behind that initial push, right in here where I'll zoom in, that shows the potential tornado. Now the signature with this is not showing up very well. It can be embedded within the rain shield as it moves east into north central and central portions of Hancock County. Those of you from Fortville on down toward Greenfield should seek shelter in the lowest level of your home. Put as many rooms between you and the outside of your home as you can. There's Greenfield. I'll show you some other markers here. As it moves to the east at about 35 miles an hour between Fortville and Greenfield, you should seek shelter immediately. This is now east of Lawrence, just by a little bit. Pendleton would be on the northern edge of this, but you may also be hearing sirens then in the southern portions of Madison County. But we've had no reports so far of any touchdowns or any damage associated with this. Anytime we have storms rolling through central Indiana, you can always use our interactive radar feature. It puts you in control, and it's a way that you can focus on storms that are close to you and track the storms as they move across central Indiana. Well, as we told you, at 8 o'clock is when the overall tornado watch, which was for western Indiana, had expired. The threat for severe weather has been diminishing, but on an isolated basis, there are still embedded strong thunderstorms within the line of storms, which, by the way, signals a big temperature change. Yesterday, we had a record high of 83. Tomorrow, we're looking at temperatures that will stay in the 40s. And as part of that temperature transition now, we're getting the strong storms. And in this case, the tornado warning for severe thunderstorms.
We'll finish when you get back out.
Producing a tornado. Again, if you're just joining us on RTV6, we've got about 10 minutes left in the tornado warning that's been issued for northeastern Marion County, as well as southeastern Hamilton County, Hancock County, and southern Madison until 9:45. That's why you would be hearing sirens in your community. You can see Pendleton, Fortville, McCordsville would also be included in this. Fishers would be kind of on the edge of it, as well as